So, hello everyone, and welcome. My bad, just a minute. So, hello everyone, and welcome to Global Neurosurgical Student Council First Congress, the first annual Global Congress of Neurosurgical Legends and Leaders, Day 2. We're really glad to have you all here, and we have here Dr. Hamid Abbasi, who's a Chief Medical Officer at Inspired Spine and a board-certified neurosurgeon an internationally recognized expert in spine surgery or minimally invasive spine surgery. And Dr. Hamid, we're really glad to have you here and to listen to your lecture. We
Well,
really appreciate it.
well, thank you very much. I apologize in advance if my connection is not the best. I'm in the airport on the way to Houston, where we just acquired a hospital where it's going to be part of our Inspired Spine and Avicenna Society and Avicenna Technical University. By the way, please go to avicenasociety.org, apply for a fellowship. We have both scientific and clinical fellowship program. Please just go to avicenasociety.org, sign up. We have a lot of opportunity. But let's start getting into this. And I'm going to start this with a very simple slide here. This is the number of the healthcare system in the United States went bankrupt, and the trend is actually increasing. In the United States, medicine has become practically unmanageable, financially unmanageable. And here you see the reason for that. This is comparison from 1970 to 2015. And on the bottom, in the green, you see the number of the physician and providers in United States. And on top, on the red, you see the number of the manager, administrator, and so on. Just by looking at that, you understand this trend is not sustainable. Practically, since 1980s, additional rules have been put on the providers, doctors, for every practically surgeon, doctor, even nurses. There are somewhere between 30 and 50 administrators. What does that mean for our practice in medicine? That means that practically independence in the United States is dying. It's unfortunately we cannot provide enough value in our clinical practice to pay for the fleet army of administrators we need to hire to keep complying with all the rules, regulation, and so on and so forth. And on top of that, there is actually a very bad development as well. Since 1980s, the physician payment has been going down, whereas hospital payment has been going up. What that means is that practically the hospital employed model is increasing, whereas independency among physicians is dying. Now, you may ask, what does it have to do with AI, with what I'm going to present to you? And let me show you what I mean by that. This is what we are trying to do. We are trying to use AI not only as decision making in medicine, but as well as a force to reduce our reliance on highly paid administrators to bring back physician independency. That's a big project in the ATU and Avicenna Society, and we provide as well this service to all our members to enable them to use technology to reduce the cost of practicing medicine. This is an example. We have been for almost 4 years now using actively artificial intelligence to literally streamline our practice and provide care to our patient. On top left, you see actually a conversation in Hindi, literally our AI. Listen to patient and the doctor in Hindi, translate it from Hindi to English, and then based on the conversation itself, create a complete medical record with codes and practically provides a complete billing sheet that can be sent to the insurance companies. Let me tell you, without this system, how something like that is done. Number one, patient comes to our office. Patient speaks only Hindi, doesn't speak English at all. We have to hire a translator to sit there, and not only that adds to our cost, but as well it adds to the complexity. We have to now schedule two people or maybe multiple people for the same visit. Then, obviously, from that we have to go and dictate, take more time, and then communicate that with the patient, family, and primary physician. Practically all of that is gone for the last 4 years. We don't need to do any of that. Let me tell you what SURI is. SURI, where we call it Smart Universal Resource Identifier, is not one AI system. It's a combination of AI systems that we have been programming in ATU to bring different modules together to practically give you a fleet of highly skilled system to reduce our reliance on human actors, and as well streamline our connection to payers, meaning insurances, to regulators, meaning like local, state, and federal government. And as well, as you see here, these are just few of the modules: the coding AI, documentation AI, prior authorization AI, and then assistant AI. These are practically, at this point, positions that we are literally daily offsetting to artificial intelligence. And again, this is not a theoretical system. This has been saving us in the last 4 years annually somewhere between $1 to $1.5 million in employee cost. We have been able to reduce our reliance on the employees and reduce our workforce about 35% since we started this. And that in the United States sometimes is the difference between being able financially to survive or not. This is how the old interface looked like. Practically, this is just one of the modules where I go and literally talk to the patient. The AI listen to me, and based on our conversation, create a full medical record. The only difference is that in this system, I have to dictate my exam. Hopefully, within the next 2-3 years, we will have cameras that are able to observe my interaction with the patient, and as well practically in the OR. We have cameras now in all our ORs that are able to see our individual action, and based on that, create entire record that is regulatory wise necessary for not only patient documentation but as well for us to get paid in the United States. And little by little, we are automating this as well. This is another system that is there. One of the problem in the United States is that when you have a medical record system and you want to move to a different medical record system, that becomes a multi-million, if not multi-$10 million project to take one information from one medical record system to another. That's another thing that we are automating in our SURI, which enable us practically dump terabyte amount of data to our smart universal resource identifier. It is like a fleet of highly skilled workers that understand what these individual documents are. They put it, assign it, tag it to the new system. So and that enable us to move away from traditional medical record system. Practically, once you start a medical record system in the United States, you are shackled by financial burden comes from going away from that. And I know the medical record system in the rest of the world is not as pronounced, but believe me, no matter where you are in the world, you are going to be having same problem that we have here in the United States, and the medical record system are becoming more and more pronounced, required by government and local authorities. So this is a problem you're going to have to deal with. Which medical record system do you use? Because if you make the wrong decision, that can be a multi-$10 million problem down the road. And by the way, there are two computer system, medical record system, Epic and Churners or Cerners here in the United States that capture about 60 to 80% of the market. I can just tell you, after using the Epic for 20 years, I'm barely able to navigate through that. And why is it important? Because once you start that, you need a fleet. Like in any hospital, there's a fleet between 10 and 30 people who help you to navigate through this medical record system. And it takes any user at least 6 months to a year for them become proficient in this medical record system. And that is where the problem lies. I'm going to actually go back and show you a few slides that tell you what we are trying to do. So, in our system, what we're trying to do, we are trying to bring modules in that immediately reduces your overhead, and it helps especially small practices to survive. And these are especially I'm talking about the parts that there's a huge amount of training needed to be able to efficient in that task, like coding, billing, pre-authorization. And once these modules are all brought together in an AI form, the Suri is the core that connect these different modules. Literally, I'm sure all of you have used the AI, and you use it for writing text. You use it to understand large amount of data. But now, as you know, medicine is a ginormous amount of data, and as well, a lot of our clinical decision making is based on the information we gather. Practically, it has become unbelievable to for one person, for a doctor, to be able to gather all that data. Like, I remember when I started medicine, a medical record, a medical note was half a page. Now I get these 40-page medical records from when a patient is referred to me, and trying to go through that and filter important information versus just noise, it has become tremendously difficult, and that is actually has become a problem, that we miss important information, and that's exactly what Suri or our system is supposed to overcome. So let me go a few slides forward, and I want to show you how the core of the Suri works. Imagine you are in a hospital that you're not familiar with the ways the hospital works. You are assigned today to a person that literally show you around the hospital. It shows you go through few days of training about how the medical record system works, and and then literally you're left on your own to figure out the rest. Now imagine a highly skilled person is assigned to you permanently, and that's what we call the Suri brain. Suri brain is the artificial intelligent assistant. As now, we created that long before the agent was used. The term agent was used in the artificial intelligence. Practically, you as a doctor, as any user, are assigned to a Suri brain that individually guide you through the modules. And with other words, in natural language, you tell Suri brain what you want. You say you have a new patient. The Suri tells you, okay, this is your schedule for today. And when the first patient is there, it presents you information, data that are relevant to that visit. And based on your preferences, it learns from you what important information are important to you. And then it self-corrects itself. It is like a assistant that is assigned to you, highly skilled assistant who will never leave you. Believe me, that's one of the biggest problem in medicine. You bring somebody, you train them. Once they are really good at it, they ask for double the salary, or they leave you, and then you have to start it all over again. No, Suri brain will never going to leave you. It will learn from you. It understand your preferences and understand that you want to MRIs in the sagittal and coronal views, and it goes directly to our other artificial intelligence system that has all the imaging and present to you all the images that is relevant to your practice. By the way, all what we are covering here, all our AI system, our AI PAC system, AI scribe, and so on, is all available to members of the Avicenna Society at no charge. So, and again, it's all integrated in one system, and we have been using it effectively for last 3.5 years. Coming back to that, I want to show you as well what else that means. It's the self-correcting part. It's a loop, meaning that once you start interacting, it literally learns your habits and applies your preferences to the workflow. I can give you one example. Yesterday, I did 5 surgeries. In average time for my dictation for that 5 surgeries, for each surgery, was about 35 seconds. Why? Because I have done those surgeries before with Suri, and Suri knows how I do certain surgeries, and literally, unless I do something different and I dictate it, goes and create that operation report for me. I want to demonstrate it to you. I'm going to go to Suri and create a new record, and I'm going to tell that I'm going to choose my name. So, because this is just an example, and I'm just going to start. And I'm going to say, now Suri is going to start recording. I apologize, I'm in the airport, it's loud here, and as well, my connection is not the best. So, okay, so start recording for me my operation, and you see on the top that is listening to me right now. So, sorry, I'm recording operation report for patient Hamid Abbasi. I did a left sacroiliac joint fusion. The main screw was 50. The side screws were 45s. My blood loss was 45 cc. My assistant was Alyssa Haber, my PA. The location of the surgery was ISC. I did everything as usual, except I had to close the skin with the staple instead of usual closure with the Steri-Strip. Please finish this for me. And that's all I need to do. I stop there, and Suri is going to literally take that and knows my previous habit and will create, I will show it to you. It will take usually an average between 30 and 70 seconds. It creates a full medical record that has including the codes, all the things, and because it understand my habits, literally goes and create the entire medical record for me. So I'm going to come back to that. Here it is. It's obviously it's working on it. So let's go back to my note here. So I'm just going to finish up to say that how the you see what's important here. You need to look at the bottom part of it. You see there's a loop back that the way these decision-making processes are done are not fixed. It has a self-correcting loops that it constantly learning from you. As you know, artificial intelligence relies on information, on data to provide proper help to you, proper value to you. And the way you, once you look at the behavior of the artificial intelligence, and once you correct that, it is permanently saved in its memory. And the way we have created the loops is that if one person corrects something three times, that becomes individual to that person. If multiple users in one organization correct something the same way, like I, a certain lab is important to me and my other three colleagues. If Suri doesn't provide that lab value, like a INR or a coagulation parameter, if it doesn't present it to me automatically, I ask for it. Once multiple people uh, ask for it when it wasn't presented, it automatically make learn from that and make it the institutional thing. If different people are across different institutions always have the same correction, the Suri turns it into a global kind of pattern of behavior. And it's all about pattern of behavior to provide you the right information for you to make the right decision. So I'm practically stay here. We are quite advanced in this. We are actually in the process of cooperating with the Indian Institute of Technology (IIT) in Chennai. I will be in Chennai doing actual surgery and visiting IIT. So if you are interested in AI and artificial intelligence, please apply to for one of our many positions. We are expanding this and providing this for our partners free of charge. It is still a research project, but contrary to other research projects, this is a research project that is actually being physically used and providing tremendous amount of value to us here in Abyssinia Technical University. So um, I'm going to stop here and maybe answer a few questions. Unfortunately, I have to get on my plane to get to fly to Houston. But I will put some information about how to join us, and as well, good news. Toward the end of summer, our hospital is open, and we are able to get fellows not only in neurosurgery and spine, but as well in the hospitalist department, anesthesiology department, internal medicine department, and many other areas, including pathology and computer science and so on, and even legal department. So we are able to take a lot of additional fellows in different departments. So if you like to visit our Avicenna Technical University webpage and Avicenna Society, please go there, apply for those positions if they are interested to you. We as well help people with their visa paperwork if you are selected and so on. But and as well, come and visit me if you are in Chennai in July in the MySapCon. As well, end of May, we are in Istanbul in Global Spine. We have a section of Avicenna Society dedicated 4 hours. And if you are in either place, please come and visit with me, and I'm happy to meet with you individually. Thank you very much for your attention.
Thank you, Dr. Hamid, for this amazing lecture. We really appreciate it. And there was no disturbance at all, and your connection was really fine. So we really thank you for your presentation and for your teaching.
Well,
Does anyone have any questions quickly before Dr. Hamid needs to go? Yes, go ahead, Amna.
Hi, Dr. Hamid. Good morning. Thank you for this amazing lecture. Because I want to participate in artificial intelligence research, as I have already have one, which is about Alzheimer's disease and the integration of artificial intelligence in Cas9. So you have made mention the website. Please, if you don't mind, can you just write drop the name of the website through the message bar?
I apologize. It's a little loud here. Can you repeat your question, please?
So I said I'm interested in exploring research and artificial
Absolutely.
intelligence, as I've already had one, which is integrating artificial intelligence with CRISPR-Cas9 in management of Alzheimer's disease. So
Wonderful.
you made mention of a website that someone could apply the research, and I I couldn't hear it. I said, sir, please, if you don't mind, can you just drop the name of the website via the message bar?
Yes, yes, absolutely. I will do that. It's called avicenasociety.org. And I'm going to put it in the message in the chat part here. Let me try to find it. And practically, when you go there, there are lots of information there, but you can sign up. And then when you sign up, you can apply for different kind of position in the research, clinical fellowships, scientific and non-clinical fellowship. I'm going to put it right now in the chat window. Avicenna
All right. Thank you very
Society.org. So I hope you get it there. And as well, I am happy to show it to you on my screen. Is that if you go there, just Avicenna Society.org, and my computer is obviously a little slow here with the connection, but it is an opportunity for there are lots of educational material there, and obviously I'm a member, so I can just go to the member part, and it gives you a lot more information. And by the way, we have multiple fellowship programs, not only in the United States, but as well in India and hopefully soon in Pakistan and some other countries as well. And literally, you can apply for any of those opportunities, not only in the United States. We have the observership that are just 1 day. We have short fellowship that are 1 to 2 months for experienced spine surgeon, and we have longer opportunities, full fellowship 2 year program for people who are just out of residency and are interested in the spine. But as well, there are places that you can go and apply for fellowship here. Apply for fellowship. I'm not sure if you are able to see that. You literally upload all your information. You upload. Just be patient. We are on the increasing side of the staff to be able to manage all the application and so on. Just please allow us a little time here. But either way, please go and apply, and we are happy to help you with the details.
much. All right, sir. Thank you very much.
My
Dr.
pleasure.
Hamid, I also want to get involved in research with you under your guidance. So, is there any opportunity for medical student?
Yes,
I'm
there
I'm
are.
a final year medical student in Pakistan.
Excellent. Yes, yes. Actually, I was in Karachi and I was very impressed about how skilled Pakistani doctors are. I was very amazed, and we are in the process of actually having this multiple opportunities across the globe. Our opportunity in the United States right now is in Minneapolis, and we have observership for students. And but hopefully, once we go to our hospital in Houston, which I'm expecting to be open about midsummer, we will have like a internship and student fellowship and observership program that are ranging between 1 week and 1 month here in Houston, in Texas. So stay tuned. All those opportunities are moving forward. Please just stay tuned, but be patient with us. We are just day and night working to bring those opportunities to reality.
Thank you so much, sir. Sir, is there any way that I can reach out to you for
Absolutely.
this observership elective?
Yes, yes. Obviously, you can go to Avicenna Society, but as well, Dr. Altier has my it's, WhatsApp number. You can as well connect me on WhatsApp. I will put my WhatsApp number here: 626569272. So this is my WhatsApp number. But as well, again, as before, be patient. We are lots of good things are happening, but just allow us a little time. Unfortunately, not